Hey Maximizers, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal. I'm a money savings coach and I'm here to help you, yes you, save money so that you can live the life that you love and make progress on your big financial goals. For today's video, we're going to be talking about saving money via savings challenges, specifically saving $1,000 or $5,000 in 1 year. So let's go ahead without further ado and dig right on in. Okay, so one of my big money goals for 2022 is to rebuild my emergency fund, okay? 2022 knocked me on my booty and it forced me to use every single cent of my emergency fund and every single bit of available credit that I have. If you have not watched I have $30,000 in credit card debt and how I'm going to pay for it video, I'm going to link it up here for you to go and check that out because I talk about some of my big money goals and specifically how I'm going to pay off debt. So I decided for 2022, I'm going big. I'm going to pay off that credit card debt, but also rebuild my emergency fund. And my goal for my emergency fund is $5,000 because $1,000 is nowhere near enough. And my overall goal within the next 2 years is to make sure we have 3 to 6 months of full living expenses in our emergency fund, okay? But we have to start somewhere, and we're going to start with a goal of $5,000. Now, I decided to do this video because I want to be more transparent with my personal finances and also share more specific money savings techniques. And I decided that in 2022, we can do both. You don't have to choose paying off debt or savings. You are allowed to do both. So my budget at this current time allows me to aggressively pay off my debt, but also to aggressively contribute to my savings. So before we dig into my 5 steps that are going to help you save money this year with ease, I want to let you know that this video is sponsored by the Money Saving Academy. Now, this is the place that you want to be if you want accountability and support. So if you are watching this video, you most likely want to save money. You most likely want to be better. It's probably accountability and support where you stop. Are you someone who sets a goal financially and then within a week or two you fall off the wagon? It's okay. I have been there, right? That has been my life and the life of a lot of my clients. And I created the Money Saving Academy just for you. We are here to help you save up to $300 per month so that you can make progress on your big financial goals. And we do that through creating plans for you around couponing, budgeting, meal planning, and strategic shopping that works specifically for your family. We have weekly live training so that we can hold you accountable. And we also have daily Q&A support so you can get the knowledge that you need in order to make better financial decisions with the money that you have. So if that sounds like something you want help with, come join the Money Saving Academy right now. We meet weekly and our next live training is this upcoming Monday, so you do not want to miss out on it. So now let's dig into my 5 steps that can help you complete a savings challenge and actually see the money that you're saving. So let's go. Tip number 1. Savings needs to be a priority. So savings needs to be in your budget like a bill. Savings is in my budget like a bill. So I have rent, utilities. When I go down to my expenses, savings is there. It's a priority to me because my emergency fund is important to me. I'm also saving towards $1,000 cushion in my bank account. I want $500 in my personal bank account and $500 in my business bank account as a cushion, as my zero, and eventually move that zero up to $1,000. That is just if I need to invest extra, if something comes out unexpectedly, just so that I don't feel like a zero bank account ever, even if all of my bills are paid. And then I also have another savings goal of saving towards a down payment for a new car. So all of those things are the things that I want to save for, but I make them a priority. So out of those 3 savings goals, my emergency fund is priority number 1. So you need to make savings a priority. You cannot save after what is left over. Savings needs to come off of the top. Number 2, you need to make savings fun. You can't be the dreaded thing, the thing that you're scared to do, the thing that you don't want to do when you get paid. It needs to be fun and exciting. And this is where the savings challenges come in. After we go through the rest of the steps, it'll make a little bit more sense. But once you do these next steps, you will see that you can find a savings challenge, which is basically just a fun way for you to save money for any amount of money that you want to save. So there's weekly challenges, there's daily challenges, there's monthly challenges, there's paycheck to paycheck challenges, there's like weeks of the year challenges, there's all coin challenges, save all of your fives, save all your ones, save all your quarters. There's so many challenges for you to choose from. So you need to find the way that makes the most fun for you. A lot of people are doing like the 100 envelope challenge. That is when you like label your envelopes 1 to 100. Every week you pick 2 and you save that amount. So there's so many fun ways that you can actually save your money, but you've got to choose the way that works for you and stick to it. If it's not fun and it's not a priority, you won't do it. And you know I'm speaking to you, because if you've gone years with saving like $100 here, $100 there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Number 3, you've got to decide the amount you want to save. You cannot sit here and just say, I want to save money for my emergencies and I just want to have money saved in my account just because. No. Money flows where there is a purpose. So if you are saving without a purpose, that money is going to flow into like, oh, I want to go and eat a steak dinner, or oh, I want to go buy a new outfit, or oh, maybe I'm just going to go do that. Things that are not on your high priority list. So you've got to decide how much you want to save and give that savings a purpose. I know I can sit here and say that in the year 2022, I need to save $5,000 for my emergency fund because I used every ounce of it in 2021 because I hit a financial rock bottom in 2021. I don't want to go back to where I was before, and as a result, I'm going to create a $5,000 minimum emergency fund cushion. Do you see the deepness in there, right? That money has a purpose. So when it's sitting wherever it's sitting, I know like that money has a purpose. It is not to be touched, okay? Unless it's like a house burning down, life or death emergency, that's what that money is for, all right? You may have a vacation savings fund. So if it's not vacation, that money cannot be used. You've got to set purpose and boundaries for yourself so that you can reach those big financial goals that you are looking to accomplish. The other thing I would like to say with that, if you're someone who feels like you can't save, if you feel like you're living paycheck to paycheck, I would encourage you that for this year to make your yearly savings goal a bare minimum of $1,000. So whatever it is you're saving for, make it a bare minimum of $1,000. Because when we do the next 2 steps, you're going to see that $1,000 is very, very doable. Now, if you're someone who's saved before like me, whatever number you decide that you're going to save, I would encourage you and challenge you to add 20% to it so it can just like push you to save a little teeny tiny bit more, okay? Step number 4 is decide how long you're saving for. It's January when I'm recording this video. Maybe you're going on vacation in September and all the things need to be paid for by July. So that means you have 7 months to save for your vacation. I decided for my emergency fund that I'm going to save for the whole year. So I have 12 months. I have 52 weeks to save $5,000. You've got to decide the length of time you have. Okay, so if you're just building up an emergency savings, it should be like the year, unless you want to have all of it in the next 6 months. You decide. This is your money plan, and I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to suggest some tricks of the trade that may help you along the way. But I need you to decide how long you want to have to save up said amount of dollars. And tip number 5 is to do the math now and break it up. So if we start with that $1,000 as a minimum goal, if you want to have $1,000 saved in 6 months, you're going to need to save around $200 per month. That's about $50 per week. And in 6 months, you'll have $1,000. If you want to save $1,000 for the year, you literally only need to save something like $20 a week. $20 a week will get you $1,000 by the end of the year. It's about $80 per month. By the end of the year, you will have your $1,000. $20 a week is nothing. You decide if you want to save weekly, bi-weekly, per paycheck, monthly. You decide how you're going to save, but you've got to break that money up by your savings. I pay myself every week, so I do everything on a weekly calibration. I've been getting paid every week since I was in my last 9 to 5. So since like 2015, I've been a weekly paychecker, so it works for me. Before, I was bi-weekly, and I would do everything bi-weekly based on paycheck. So the choice is yours, but you've got to decide. So whatever your number is, let's just say your number is 1,000. You want to save it in 6 months. You do 1,000 divided by 6, it's $200 per month. How many times do you get paid in a month? Twice. That's $100 per paycheck. You get paid weekly like me, it's $50 per paycheck. You get paid once a month, it's $200 per paycheck. And that will allow you to see like, oh, I can actually do like $300 a paycheck to savings, or I can only do $100 a paycheck to savings. So that will allow you to adjust your goal based on where your income is at the moment. But remember, savings needs to be a priority like a bill. You can't go a month without paying your rent, or else you'll be evicted. So you need to treat yourself the same way, because savings is essentially paying yourself. And when you decide what you're saving your money for, that is now your financial goal. Do not cheat yourself out of a goal that you set, okay? Don't cheat yourself out of it. There's no amount of runs to Starbucks or a new outfit or anything like that that can tempt me from saving for emergencies, right? Because it saved me partially in 2021. It allowed me to like keep my head a little teeny tiny bit above water because I had some money saved up. And I do have a bonus for you. I do have a bonus tip. This is something that we talk about heavily inside the Money Saving Academy. You need to have a place for this money to go. It cannot be in your main bank account, okay? So if you're someone who feels like if you see money, you will spend it, open up an online bank account. I'm going to leave the links for a Chime account down in the description box. Chime is a free online bank. They send you a debit card. If you sign up with a direct deposit, you will get like $100 just for opening this account. So that's $100 free. Again, the link will be in the description box. Open up a different bank account. If you're someone who don't want to open up a bank account, one thing I suggest is go to the bank and get like $10 in quarters every week or every paycheck. Put those quarters in a jar. Or you can get it out in cash and put it in like a glass bottle or something that you cannot break unless it's an absolute like emergency, or it's time for you to like pay for your vacation because that's what you've been saving for. But you've got to get that money in a place. Money flows where there's a purpose. So you need a place to put that money that has a purpose for you. So those are like my 5 steps to help you save money intentionally so that you can actually see it and go along with your savings challenges. So if you enjoyed this video, I encourage you to go on over to Pinterest and start scrolling through based on whatever amount of money you decided to save. For me, it's $5,000. So I could do the 100 envelope challenge, but I'm literally just doing save $100 per week because I like nice even numbers. I like to save the same amount every single week. So I'm doing $100 a week to save my $5,000. So let us know down in the comments what savings challenge you're doing and how much you're saving in 2022 and what the heck you're saving for. Okay, so for me, I'm saving $5,000 for my emergency fund, and I'm literally doing save $100 per week. So let us know down in the comments. I'm very, very, very interested to see. And if you want more support, encouragement, accountability with me and hundreds of other maximizers, come join that Money Saving Academy at moneysavingacademy.com. I want to thank you all so much for your love and support. I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay safe out there as you are shopping. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.